One family says he left them without a roof all winter. Newlyweds claim that he ran off with thousands of dollars from their savings. Just a couple of the stories that we're hearing about the same guy who bills himself as a construction contractor.
It was enough to prompt a Target 8 investigation into who this man is, and it's alert we can all learn from. Leon Hendricks has been working on this for several weeks now and was finally able to come face to face with the man at the center of it all.
We did, and it wasn't easy. We'll get to the face-to-face in a moment. This investigation started as one tip to report it, and it didn't take long for us to realize our alleged victim was not alone.
It's tale after telling tale. If these were fairy tales, they'd almost be the same, verse for verse.
He was very friendly when he called and talked to us.
Completely believable, just like, well, of course he's going to be there tomorrow.
Monday came, he never showed up.
Keeps on giving me excuses.
The ending on all of them, a net loss, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
I mean, it was our savings. It was something we saved up for since we bought this place.
And in these cases, nothing to show for it.
We just trusted him, that's all.
You know.
I mean, you should be able to trust people, right? Like
a newlywed couple, their new home, a foreclosure, a fixer-upper. An online ad got them to Jeffrey Scott Tinelsoft II, goes by Scott.
he told us all this like extra stuff he was going to do for us.
They cut him a big check to get the work started.
And he cashed it within like the hour.
They say that was the last they'd see of any sort of haste from Tinelsoft. Then it was excuse after excuse, not there and no show.
We will do it eventually, but just not right now.
South to the town of Dorr now.
We needed that money. That was our insurance claim.
For Elaine Doyle and her family, Scott purportedly did do something. Took their $1,200 and part of their roof.
A whole winter without a roof. We kept on calling him, oh, my bricks are broke. My trailer broke down. My grandpa's in the hospital. Every time we called them was a different excuse.
These guys have similar tells. Two Cherry Street businesses here hired him to put in heat tape to deal with this mess. $1,000 together, a no-show.
You feel like you got duped?
Oh, absolutely.
This homeowner paid up front for a roof job, $1,500 to Jeffrey Scott Tinelsoft II, and you guessed it, he never showed.
A lot of money. It's not just pennies. It's a lot of money.
It's a pattern backed by several lawsuits, people suing him, including one from his bank saying he put in empty deposit envelopes and took out the cash. Tinelsoft is also a registered sex offender, convicted of sexually assaulting a young teen girl several years ago.
It's an ongoing battle. It's been for a long time.
It's a concern even for his family. They've spent time and money fending off those who confused Tinelsoft II with his like-named father.
Unfortunately, I think he's gone down a wrong way. I wonder what he's doing.
So did we, and to find out, we needed to talk with Scott. A challenge it was. We made it our mission. We called, texted, knocked day, knocked night, and nothing.
Scott is not available.
Finally, there he was, one sunny evening. Excuses at the ready, always blaming someone or something else.
We were prepared to start. I had guys ready to go there that following day.
For those who want refunds,
And we're ready to issue them a check.
but when it comes to the job that left a family in winter's fury without part of their roof back in 2011, he has no recollection.
So, Elaine Doyle, you say you don't remember her,
I do not.
and you don't remember cashing her $1,200 check.
I can look in my files to see.
You might think Scott would remember Elaine Doyle since he called the cops after her husband showed up on his doorstep demanding his money back. But this one seems to have escaped him.
Nope. We're talking about people's livelihoods here. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
I mean, we work every single day.
Scott has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau for his company, formerly known as Scooters Construction and now Four Seasons Roofing and Construction. And he doesn't have a license to do this type of work at all. Working without a license is a crime. He says he has a licensed contractor on staff.
A name.
And I'm not going to put a name out there.
You're not going to give me his name?
No.
Scott admits no wrongdoing. He says it's all misunderstandings, confusions, or someone else's fault. We just had to ask.
Are you the unluckiest man in the world, man?
Sometimes I feel like I am.
Two of the clients in our story have filed suit against Tenelsoft. They have court dates later this month. We have also learned that he is under investigation by Grand Rapids Police because the McCaulays filed a criminal complaint. Scott is also being looked at in connection to a construction equipment theft out of Battle Creek. The Better Business Bureau encourages you to research construction companies before you give them any of your money. We've got resources on this inside the story at woodtv.com. I'm Leon Hendricks. Now back to you.